people need to learn lesson. Like, man, them need to protect themselves. Women need to protect themselves. Like, because anyone, we see that love thing. That love thing can make you, oh, I'm in love. I love this person. This person is so sweet. They're making me so happy. And before you know, they've forgotten everything that's supposed to happen. So for me, you can't make love can't be enough. It can't just be like, you got to protect yourself. You got to make sure that you're protecting yourself. You're protecting your money. Yo, people, welcome to the Eman Effect Podcast with your boy, Eman Effect, aka Uncle Eman is back. And I got a special co-star, the one and only
Mary Masika, aka Mimi.
Yes, I'm Mimi's husband. That's my wife. I clap those cheeks. So.
Oh my God! Why did you have to say that?
On a regular. This is my team. Have we got 4 kids?
Oh gosh, yes, we do have.
I've got to let the audience. This is our first one. You know, excited. Our first one. Here we go. I got to let them know. Before they see man, feel, I got beautiful. You say you look nice. Glistening in that.
Your clothes, but then obviously I take credit for.
Listen, you got to tell the world that you shop from. Anyway, get a good wife. A good wife will help you in life. You know the ones there. Yeah, Mimi buys the clothes and that gets it done. We're here. First podcast. You excited?
Yeah, nervous. Excited. I've never recorded a podcast before.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Don't worry. Man, take more than just virginity. I don't take the. Man, take the podcast virginity too.
I apologize.
Listen,
this will be PG.
Listen,
like, don't mind him,
these people know me. These are my people. These people know
don't
me.
Mind him.
They know how.
To be fair, he's spoken about pretty much every part of my body, so I'm not even surprised.
Come on, so you know how we are. We know how we are. We're free. We're just talking. We're just doing enjoyment. The people them know. This is why they tune in. Okay. So,
right. So
talk to me. How are you? How are you feeling? Look, we're here. Eman Effect Podcast. Long time talking about it.
No, we've been talking about this for ages. We've gone back and forth. We've done plans. We've done pitches. We've done everything to get this off the ground. But sometimes you just have to take the ball by the horn and do it yourself.
Come on. And now we are here. Got it done. Was waiting for sponsorship and all that. Said, you know what? Money's good right now.
Yeah.
We sponsor ourselves. Then when they come back and they want to sponsor, the price, yesterday's price is not today's price. You know, that's what we're going to give them. So we're here. I'm so happy to have you with me.
I'm happy you asked me.
Come on, you know, like I was thinking, you just like, yeah, I thought, you know what? You want to get someone that you can chill with, someone you can relate to, someone that's consistent, someone that's not going to let you down when you need to record, someone that's going to be there when you need to do meetings and plan what you want to talk about, someone that you can bounce off, someone that you're comfortable with. And I thought, yeah, it had to be my best friend, my wife, my partner in crime.
You know.
So come on, man. We're here, man. Big up everyone. Obviously, big up everyone, Eman Effect, everyone that supports what we're doing. Like, there's so much in the pipeline. There's so many things I'm going to be just dropping and letting you guys know as it goes on. So please, you know, like, share, subscribe. Don't be greedy. Don't keep it to yourselves. You know, people want to keep it to themselves. I love it. I just share it with somebody. Invite people, share it, let people know we're here, we're doing this thing. But yeah, Mimi, what are we talking about today? Let's even just jump into the...
We are talking about the Tinder Swindler.
My guy.
This guy.
And his enemies.
As Africans, they'll say the guy's crazy. He's crazy, as in... Anyway.
So...
And his enemies.
So, let's talk about it though. Because some people say, you know what? My man did a madness, yeah? And obviously, no one's condoning his behaviour and obviously how he treated the thing. Even though he's on TV talking about eat it and do it. And
can you imagine? Your whole chest.
These are had mad receipts, you know. Not that they just did it. They had mad receipts and he's here denying. But we know he's known for lying anyway. So I don't know who's going to believe anything he has to say right now. But yeah.
Well, someone is his Israeli model that's sitting next to him.
Oh, yeah, you know what? Anyway, let's talk about the fact, like, some people would say that the ladies have been swindling the man them from way back when, taking a man's money. Because this is the Eman Effect Podcast, yeah? Yeah, I'm a financial advisor. Yeah, I talk money. But you see, this podcast, we're looking at money at all different ways. We're looking at wealth. We're looking at relationships. We're looking at parenthood. All of these things are important in regards to wealth. Like, wealth is beyond just finance and bank accounts and investments and stocks. Like, wealth is including the person that you are, the value that you can bring, what you're doing in regards to generational wealth, to how we raise our children, the relationships we have, the family home, all of these types of things is all part of wealth to me. And so on this podcast, we're going to explore all of it from all different angles. So don't think you're just going to come here and we're going to be, what is an ISA? Or what's a pension? Like, don't get me wrong, there'll be episodes where obviously we're going to discuss all that, but we're also here to really talk about what's really going on and how you can, because I feel like people don't see money in everything. Like Tinder Swindler is big money lessons.
Yeah.
But I don't know if people, we laugh at the banter and what happened, but I don't know if people take in the money. And sometimes like we're looking on the TV and talking about inflation. I don't think it goes over people's heads. You know what I mean? People shy away from money because it's not a subject that was taught at school. And it's not something that they feel comfortable with. But hopefully, listen to this podcast. We're going to get you comfortable with money. So you're at a place where you're ready. You feel comfortable to know that going forward, like you're going to have to embrace money and you're going to have to take control of money, and we're going to empower you and just let you know our thoughts on money, finance, relationships, all of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think, like you said, a lot of people see money on a basic level and just like, I work, I get money, I spend money. They don't see how you can turn money to change your life, how you can use money to improve your kids' lives, the future generations' life. And obviously being married to you, and I didn't really see money in any way but the way I just explained it, but being married to you and seeing the way money can be turned and used as a resource, it's definitely opened my eyes to see how I can leverage things in my life to make sure that our kids are good, you're good, our family's good. Yeah,
I think we're going to have to ban this lip gloss because my guy, I don't even know what you just said. The lips were shining. I wasn't even in the room.
Behave yourself, man.
He's saying.
Okay, Tinder Swindler, let's go.
Tinder Swindler. Okay. So, you know what? I think there's a few things that we got to take from it. So, number one, like I said, if it was a woman that took money from man, and then after the man gave her money, left, do you think we'd have a Netflix series about it?
I don't necessarily feel like we will have a Netflix series about it. I feel like women con artists are a bit more creative in how they get money compared to this guy. Obviously, this guy has played the ultimate trick, basically. And that's how he's managed. But he did it on such a big scale, hence why we have a Netflix documentary. And obviously there's a history to things he's done in the past, hence why we're here. I don't think if it was just a Tinder Swindler, we would have, do you know what I mean, had a documentary about him. But yeah, I don't feel the backlash would have been the same if it was the other way around.
Yeah, I agree. And I think like, man knows girl them. Listen, man them. Hey, let me talk to the man them real quick. Hey, you lot.
Why?
No. I need to talk to the man them. Hey, man them, listen. I need you to understand, the money that you're building, the money that you're making, is an asset. Yeah. Huh? No, let me talk to the man them. I'm talking to the man them. No, leave us to have our moment.
Okay.
Like the money that you're making is an asset, like, and sometimes I feel like as men we're so on this provider and bravado of like, you know me, I'm born in the UK, but I'm Nigerian at heart. Do you know what I mean? Like my heritage, and you know, like when you get in your house, it's Nigeria. So I've got that culture in me, and I'm the type of man. Mims, but when we were there, how many things did you pay for?
Not that many.
Not that, if anything, like if you pay for something, it's because I wasn't there. Yeah, do you know what I mean?
True.
There's no time that me and you's in the same place and you're reaching for your pocket. That's the type of brother I am. Do you know what I mean? Whether that's going out, food, whatever, like that's, and I love that. I'm not saying that I love that, but at the same time, man did that. Man has to understand that the way relationships are, you're meeting so much girls are coming and going, and relationships are starting and breaking, and you can't just be splashing on every. Do you know what I mean? If you will end up broke. Do you understand? And I see women that have money still don't buy a drink, still have man pay for everything, and they stack their dough, and man them are here doing bravado, buying champagne, buying Birkin bags and all of this. And then they break up, and then now you're trying to phone her to get your bag back, see if you can. He's talking about it's an investment. Can I refund it or can I sell it and get money on top? Oh.
But, okay, I hear what you're saying, yeah, but the way life has been set up is men have to do everything, women sit at home and work. Yes, life is changing now, but that's how it has been constructed.
Throw your hands up with me.
Oh my gosh. But that's how, but at the end of the day, if you want things to change, and a lot of constructs, male constructs has to be, dismantled, because you can't say that this is the way it is, and then when something happens, women need to start paying.
What do you mean? Listen,
what do I mean?
This is not even the we're gonna talk about the war in another episode, yeah. But let me tell you something now. Everyone's talking independent.
Mm-hmm.
When it's time to now go to war, sign up to. How many women are saying, "Well, we're independent. I'm signing up." No, they say no. I don't want to go and fight whole gun and start shooting people. That's for men. No, Mimi. What do you mean? If they called you now, say, Miriam, let's go to army for war. Go and pick up gun. What are you gonna say?
I'm gonna say I got kids. I'm in my yard.
Don't I have kids too?
Yeah,
but men have to go. Men will have to go to war, and women are not gonna complain. They're gonna say, "Look,
hey, am I the one that made the law?"
What I'm saying is that you said that when it's like it's men, it's only convenient when it's men. It's women that have mad convenience. Look at independence. I'm an independent woman, but I want you to open the door for me. I'm an independent woman, but I expect you to pay for the first date. Women have the flexibility to jump in from whenever they want, and us men them don't even know how to move to girls these days. Because man them don't even know. If I move to a girl, am I gonna get? Is she gonna number one think it's harassment? Am I gonna get arrested for that? In the workplace, you try to move to a girl, you go and see HR.
Oh my goodness!
Now you can't even move to girls in the workplace, so you can't move to a girl in the club. Like my time, you see, you go to the rave, yeah, and the girl in my dance, you just come behind the girl, give her a wine, yeah.
Oh my Lord!
If she look back and she like you, we carry on. You see, you try to just wind up on a girl now. You will end up in prison.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I do agree that things have changed. But at the same time, there's still that social construct that if a man invites you to go out, he should pay for the date. At the end of the day, you can discuss all these things before you take a girl out.
Women will invite you to go out. Mimi, I don't even... Women will... I've had it. Mm-hmm. I remember this girl, yeah, she's on me, Eman, let's go out, let's go out to eat, let's go. I'm saying, right, you're mad messaging me, let's go out to eat. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, obviously you're going to pay for this thing. You're not my wife. You understand? You're not my girl. She's not my girl. Do you see what I'm saying? Gone to eat now. Ate the food. Time to pay. I said, yo, you pay. The girl's blinking. Show me your account. I've got £3.50 in your account. Why do you have the audacity, the chic?
Let me ask you. Okay,
wait. The chic to even call somebody, even text somebody, WhatsApp somebody to come and eat food, and you've got £3.50 in your account. Can you sit in your house and wait till you are invited?
Oh my!
Don't invite yourself someplace with no money.
I was going to say something, but let me not say anything before people start abusing me inside comments. But anyway, moving on swiftly.
Tinder Swindler.
Tinder Swindler.
So my man, yeah. So obviously he's got the Ponzi scheme, which again is an investment thing that a lot of people get caught on.
Yes.
Where he was basically giving the champagne life, giving her the champagne life. She's enjoying seeing the lifestyle, even off in pant first night. Because she got on private jet at a nice hotel, off pant, was she off pant on the first night for just a regular Joe? Oh, just a normal brother. But once she's gone into private jet, gone into fancy hotel, all of a sudden she's in love, off pant, boom, boom, They didn't give you the lifestyle, take his girl, send you house shopping, go and visit houses. The budget was 15K a month. 15K a month. And then after that, he then says, my enemies are after me. I need to get money. And then he get you to send him money. And then he used that money to splash and show the lifestyle on the next one and keep doing it from one to the other. He's taking money from one and using it on another.
I don't understand, because watching it, the girl's like, this happened within a month. Within a month, your brain did not say this. There was no red flags. There was no spider senses telling you that this doesn't make sense. A month. And you're in love. You're moving in together because of champagne and private jet.
Yes. And this is...
Is that how quickly love is equated to you? Like, you can just equate love like that?
Miriam, I am saying yes here. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm saying yes.
Because that's mad. As an African born in Nigeria, you think Within a month, you're telling me, let's go and move house. We're going, yes. Have you even met my parents? Have you met my brothers? Have you met my sisters? Have you met my family to say if they even agree with you as a person? You're not telling me let's go and move in together. Anyway.
But these are the standards. These are what people are on. And so the lifestyle. A lot of us are on lifestyle. Mm-hmm. A lot of us want what they call soft life. I want a soft life. I want
soft life.
And because of that, if somebody shows you that they can give you soft life, and then they tell you that they're a millionaire, and you've seen the lifestyle and the cars and the clothes and the bags and the security and the private jets, all of a sudden someone says out for 30k, you think 30k to this brother is nothing. I can even, and he said he's gonna pay you back interest. You give me 30, I give you. You even think it's an investment. I'll give you 30, I get 50 back. So now your senses are low because you're not using your rationale. Like obviously from the outside you're looking, but in the moment, and this is where sometimes also we can't victim shame, because someone did message me like, Eman, like the way your video, me, I do the reels on Instagram. Check me out, I'm funny. And someone said, I felt a bit victim shaming, and it was never about victim shaming. You understand? Yeah. My thing is to try and use humor to try and get people to see the financial mistakes and do better with their money. Do you know what I mean? But at the same time, they have been scammed. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And he knows it works. Yeah. So there must be something mentally that he's doing that he knows that if I do this repeatedly, it's not one girl that fell for it. This is multiple girls over time.
I guess there is a type that he's worked out.
Of course, that will fall for it.
What, 250k?
When he was telling you, give me your details, I'm going to put you on as director of my company and give you a fake payslip of I think it was like 100k a month or something. And you said, okay, no problem, I need to help you. Abi?
That's crazy because I watch a lot of crime shows, I watch a lot of crime documentaries, and when you talk to like when you hear stories from loan sharks and stuff like that lend out money, they just don't give you a huge hit. They have to make sure that they'll give you a little bit, see you can pay, you're good for it, then give you a little bit more, pay, and then before they start getting the bigger. But he's gone from 25k to 250k, and it didn't. Like, it's mad, the power. I guess it's the power. Maybe it's the D. The D was so fantastic that they just forgot that they had brain in their head.
I hear you, but I feel like at the same time, people need to learn lesson. Like, them need to protect themselves. Women need to protect themselves. Like, that's true. Like, because anyone, you see that love thing? That love thing can make you, I'm in love. I love this person. This person is so sweet. They're making me so happy. And before you know, they've forgotten everything that's supposed to happen. So for me, love can't be enough. It can't just be like, you got to protect yourself. You got to make sure that you're protecting yourself. You're protecting your money. You work hard for your money. Don't just let it go. And understand that when it comes to love is not like, it's not a buying thing. I always talk about when we were courting, like obviously, we had a lot of beef in our thing, so we couldn't really stay at each other's house too tough. Do you know what I mean? At the same time, we spend a lot of time in the car, driving around, just buying food and just chilling and talking. We're going to the park. Do you know what I mean? We're going bowling. We're doing cheap cinema, cheap dates. Do you know what I mean? And keep the cost low, because actually, it's more about me getting to know you. It's not about the money I spend. Yeah. Like, it's about the time and quality that we spend together. And so I feel like we have so done stuff for Instagram. Instagram has so got us looking at how things look and the aesthetics. So now we pay for the aesthetics. So now, for example, like, and Nando's, people put in, you try to take me to Nando's for a date. Like,
remember when Nando's was the ish.
No, but Nando's hasn't got the Instagram aesthetic. If you take a picture, Nando's has now become like, you know what I mean, like KFC or McDonald's. Do you see? So true. Because of that, because so much people go there and it's so common, like you want to take a picture for the gram, it's like, it's Nando's. It's not special. You're not gonna get 1,000 likes for a picture in Nando's. Yeah, it's true. But if you're now in some posh restaurant, if you're in Hakkasan or you're in Nubu or you're in Sexy Fish, do you know what I mean? All of a sudden, the likes are going up. I mean, look, the other day, man said, let me do romantic anniversary. I did romantic. And where did we go?
When?
Where did we go? Stalk,
that's it.
Stalk, it was beautiful. Don't get me wrong. The food was lovely. The ambiance was nice. The decoration, everything was good. Everything was good. The bill for jollof and jerk, Lord of mercy. And like, I think it was 200 or something.
So I think by the time we finished, was including drinks, it was all of that.
Yeah, and then we've paid that now. And I was speaking to the man them from Property Strat, and they were saying like, yeah, man are spending 5 bills, 6 bills, 800 on meals for dates. This is not their wife. This is not their long-term partner. This is a date. Do you see what I'm saying? And then I will ask them, saying, man, but do you have a ISA?
They'll be looking at you like,
they'll be looking at me like, what is that? Do you have property? Do you have a business?
Oh Lord, £500 on a date.
Man, them are spending this money from the, and you know the maddest part is a man's 9 to 5. Man might only get like 1.5, and you spent 1/3 of your monthly salary on a food that's in the toilet tomorrow.
And let's be honest, the food might not even be that nice. You just want to go and take a picture to say you went. To
impress somebody, but we have to start looking at ourselves. If it requires these venues and these places to impress this person, is this the person you want to be with? So let me tell you something. You see me, yeah? And this is why, like, I always tell people, you see me, yeah? I know who I am, and I knew where I was going to be. Ask Mims. Like, Mims will tell you, when she first met me and she asked, I said, I'm going to be a motivational speaker.
Yeah, that's true.
I was just working in Barclays at the time. I was like, no, one day I want to be a motivational speaker. Today I'm here doing it. Like, I knew where I wanted to be. If Mims wanted to tell me, oh yeah, but obviously if you want to court me, you need to be taking me here and spending money on me, this, you'll be somebody else sitting in this podcast today. Because you have to know yourself. If I know where I'm going and I know what I'm building, no woman's going to come and be a liability to me. We spending money that I should be investing on. I should be paying. I should be using that money. Man, I spend £500, £700, £800 on a food to impress a girl just for a beat. But man won't spend £500, £700, £800 on a course. They won't spend it on a course. They won't spend it to meet someone that they really look up to and be able to ask them questions. They'll say it's too expensive. It's too much. And so now we have to start. Then when they're not achieving what they want to achieve in life, people will be looking at, like, I don't understand why I'm not here. I'm not doing. Ask people. There are people that I meet and they're like, yeah, I paid 10 grand to be with this mentor. 10 grand. And today, because of what they learned from that mentor, what they learned from there, now today, they're now able to be self-employed. They're making 100K a year, whatever. They've got a property portfolio, or they've been able to start their business. But we're here saying that, oh no, I don't want to pay for advice. I don't want to pay for this. It's too much. It's too expensive. Something that's going to help you make money. But actually, we weren't ready to pay that money for something that's going to, we know that it's dead money. It's dead money. In the toilet the next day. That's all for likes. Like, likes is a currency. I want to tell you, likes is not a currency, people. Like, you see me, yeah? I actually get paid on the gram. I don't like, you know what I mean? I always like to talk numbers, but that's another show. But when I start telling you, like, what I made from social media in 2021, you're going to know that what it is to really leverage and add value and get paid for your thing. Some of us are putting so much money into social media for likes, and we ain't got no corporate partnerships. We ain't got no, and we're not understanding how we're going to get them. If you're telling me you're spending all this money to be in these ambiances, to live and the hope is that you're going to get signed, that's different. Yeah. You've got a plan. You're building to get, if you say you're if you're going to be a food blogger, whatever, you're going to be do travel or whatever, and you're spending money and you're blogging it, and that's different. That's your hustle. That's that's eventually hopefully going to get a name and help you build something that you can build in the future. That's different. I'm not on that, but man, don't spend money and waste on things for other people, bro. You have to know who you are. But I think a lot of people have lost they're just lost in the source. They're lost in the facade. And I think that's scary. But can you be like? Maybe I don't think you're like that. But like, do you feel like that whole like I want to marry a rich man? Is that something that maybe before marriage or whatever, when you were like, was that like a hope for you that you was that one of your requirements? Like, no, it wasn't. Like,
I'm not going to go too much into... Obviously, I was born in Nigeria. I was born into a good family in Niger. My parents were really successful, like were good at what they were doing in Niger. And then, and I saw the other side of the rich side of Niger. And then obviously we came to the UK. And you know when you come to the UK, it doesn't translate. But anyway, that's a story for another day. But I knew that with everything I had been through, I was a hard worker. And I knew that I wanted to be successful in life. And I had seen examples of relationships, marriages, where if the man was successful and the woman wasn't successful, the woman was unhappy. And I always said to myself, I wanted someone to marry someone that was a hard worker, but would appreciate the fact that I want to work and I want to make my own money and I want to build my own self and not feel threatened by it. So marrying a rich man wasn't the thing. I just wanted someone that would work hard. So when I'm working hard, they're not feeling like my missus is outshining me or whatever, and they're doing their thing and they feel happy and strong in their position. So it wasn't money for me, it was more the drive and the determination. And I guess that's...
Hello. That's me.
That's
no, I respect that. And you know what? I think there's so many different things. And like I said, on this podcast, we're going to be talking more about all of this different stuff like money, relationship, love, and all of that type of thing. But I think this brings me on nicely to my tip of the week.
Yes. What is your tip of the week?
My tip of the week is when it comes to, if you are a generous person and you're a person that likes to give money, I think is really important that you actually set up a separate account that you put money into, that you know that's your giveaway account. Like, because even in the Tinder Swindler, one of the women, they were friends. Yeah. Like, he tried the romantic thing, but she weren't feeling him like that. So, do you know what I mean? They became friends. Yeah. And when they were going out, they used to go out together and so forth. So when he asked her for the thing, she used the mortgage deposit. Yeah. She sent it to him. Like, and I think, again, she's thinking he's a multi-millionaire. I've seen him all around. I know he's good for it. But I think it's one of them things where, for me, it's like you need to protect yourself, and a good way to do that is to open an account, throw whatever money, if it's £50, £100, to whatever is left over at the end of the month or whatever, any money you got free, put money in there and just be topping it up. Yeah. So when someone comes to ask you for money, if you decide that yes, I'm happy to give this person money, give it from that account. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You can only give what's in that account, and if you give that whole account, when the next person comes, you ain't gonna have much. Nothing, yeah. They're gonna have to wait, and I feel like it's a good way to protect yourself. It's a good way to make sure that you're not ruining the money that you need to save for your dreams. Because I always use this example, and this is when we're gonna wrap it up. But you see on a plane, they always tell you put your mask on first before you help anybody else with theirs. Yes, that's true. You know why? Because if I'm helping you with yours and we haven't got yours on, but I run out of air and I faint, now both of us are shanked. Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes you have to put your mask on first, make sure you're able to breathe, and then you can then go and help somebody else if they're struggling to do it. Help someone at the detriment of yourself. And so what happens is a lot of the time we come from a struggle, we come from a place of not having, and so we feel like we want to give back and we want to help. But actually what happens is that we create a dependency. Yeah. People are now dependent on us. So they even, now that we even be overspending, knowing that they've got you to bail them out. Yeah. So that keeps them in a place of dependency and keeps them where they're at. And then because you're forever giving them money and forever helping them, that keeps you in the place that you were. That keeps you in the struggle. So you're not helping no one. Do you understand? Yeah. And actually, what will be a better thing is for you to help yourself and get out and show that person, like, help when you can, but show that person that actually I come from the same place as you and I made it out, so you can too. That is a much better way to help somebody than it is just giving them, show them, let them know that it's possible. Because believing is achieving it. Once you can believe, you can achieve. And so for me, I see people, I'm like, you are keeping yourself and your close people around you where they're at because you continue to pander to them. You continue to give them stuff at your own detriment. And then you're unable to save, you're missing. If I had a client the other day, I was telling her, she spent £1,000 on her boyfriend. And listen, she ain't got money like that. She spent it because he was feeling sad. I'm like, number one, when it comes to partnership, you should have a partner that says, I don't want you to spend this type of money on me. Because I know what... Eman, I'm like, babes, do we need to spell that? We know what our goals are. We know what we're trying to achieve. True. So it doesn't matter, birthday, anniversary, whatever, Valentine's Day, there's never a pressure for me to spend money. No. Mims will never tell me, Eman, it's my birthday, you need to spend X. Never. We're coming 11 years married. Never. Because we know what we're building. When I've got, you've got.
Yeah.
Do you understand? When I'm building, let's take it easy.
We're building.
Do you understand? We're building, we're growing. Do you see what I'm saying? So for me, it's really important that people understand that you're not doing stuff at the detriment of yourself. Then say you want to buy a house and you ain't got money, but you've given 10K over the last 2-3 years that would have given you the deposit. And now, because you haven't bought the house now, it's going to take you another 1 or 2 years to save. You're missing on all the growth of that property because you don't own it.
Yeah.
And now it's even more expensive. That's my tip of the week. I hope that helps. We're wrapping up. This has been the Eman Effect Podcast with my beautiful wife, Mimi. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. More episodes to come. I appreciate all of your support. Stay blessed.
Follow on social media.
Follow on socials. Blessings.